Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and from where do I start? It's now embarrassing. It is, it boils my blood. That's one thing. Just feels like deja vu. It just feels like I look like an idiot talking to you guys about this every single fucking week, because there is a fucking prat every single week who does not care about the game, who just cares about this. And before I start anything, I'm like, fuck you, Michael Oliver, and yet again, fuck you, Michael Oliver. I mean, what a prick. I don't, how is that a red card? Like, I'm not going to talk about the game as well. I'm glad we won. I think it was quite a boring game. I think both the teams were quite bad. Both the teams created chances. I think both the goalkeepers had a good game. I think Sa and Raya both had good games. Both of them made great saves, and that is what kept the game at 0-0. Otherwise, it could have been a quite more goal, and it could have had a bigger impact. Though that stupid decision by Michael Oliver could have a bigger impact if both the goalkeepers don't have good games. In the end, Calafiori scores the goal, and I just, if you are following my video, I had this throat infection. I could not talk. That's why I did not make videos for about 10 days, and I've just recovered from that. And the scream that came out of my, I think I have, I fucked my throat yet again after, because I was so fucking happy that because I really did think that we were going to draw points yet again because of a fuck up from the referee. I made a video last weekend after the Aston Villa game, and I said that it's been 10 points that Arsenal have lost because of referees, and it could easily have been another 2 points today. I mean, it is so fucking obvious. It is so blatantly obvious that it is rigged. It is the guy is corrupt. It is corruption. It has already been decided. It is going on for 2 seasons now since Arteta called them out. They called the PGMA out after the Newcastle game, and he made them apologize. They have been vindictive towards Arsenal. They made some horrible decisions last year, and they were one of the biggest reasons that we did not win the league. And this year, I mean, I cannot really believe that he gave that red card. We have, and the funny thing is, every time something like this happens, I sit here and I say this, that it cannot get worse than this. But every time they do one, better than the last time, and my mouth was open literally. When MLS made that challenge, I was scraping myself, a good tackle, a great, presence of mind, because that counter attack could have been a problematic from. The funny thing is that even the Wolves players were looking at the referee like, how the fuck has this guy given him a red card here? Because nobody, if you are a real football fan, if you are a real football player, and you know the game, and you've played the game, and even if you have not played the game, and you watch this, and you've been watching the game, and you see that, if you are an honest person, that's not a red card. That's not a red card in a million years. It has never been given a red card before that, and I promise you that it is going to be one of those things yet again, that it will never be given a red card ever again. It has, this is the same guy that gave Martinelli a red card for two yellow cards in just 10 seconds. This is the same guy. It has never happened yet again. It happened 3 years ago. Until now, after that, it has not happened. That rule went away because it had to affect Arsenal. This rule, yet again, it will never be seen. The same thing which happened with Rice, that Saliba red card, it has not happened again. The Rice red card, the Trossard yellow. I mean, I can keep on going and going, and it is pointless at the moment. I think we just have to accept it. We just have to come here and we have to shout every weekend. There are a couple of weekends where we get happy. Even if we win the games, we see decisions going against ourselves, and we just accept it, And I now, as I said before, I think we just should accept it, that we are just not fighting against Liverpool as a team. We are not fighting against Nottingham Forest or Manchester City. We are fighting against PGMOL. Like, if we win the league despite all of that, I don't think I would, go and mock the Liverpool fans more. I don't think I'm going to banter with the Manchester City fans more. I don't think I'm going to make fun of the Spurs fans or the United fans or Chelsea fans. I think I will be, I'm going to mock the shit out of the PGMOL. I'm going to, go and abuse the PGMOL, because at this moment it looks like our biggest title rivals are not Liverpool, it is PGMOL, because they are doing everything in their power to make sure that Arsenal don't win. People are going to laugh, and they're going to say that Arsenal fans are stupid and whatnot. But after what you have seen today, you cannot tell me. And I mean, that red card, that the second yellow card for the Wolves player, I forgot his name, sorry. How was that not a red card? That was far, far more sinister. That was far, far worse tackle than what MLS did. And the fact that they gave that guy a second yellow, and they gave MLS the term that they used was, it was malicious. It was reckless. What was reckless about that? What was malicious about that? And what was not malicious about that Wolves player tackle? What was not malicious about that? What was not reckless about that tackle? Just let me know and make me understand how is that yellow and how is that a red. You cannot, because everybody knows it was blatantly obvious. It was it was such a bad decision. It was such a fucked up decision. You cannot tell me, and you cannot convince, and I don't think you can convince yourself as well as a football fan, and you can say that was a yellow card. Sorry, that was a red card. 90% of the times referees don't even give yellow cards for that also. And this guy comes up and he gives him yellow card. I mean, I really, really hope this is one of those games. I tweeted that as well. I said this is one of those days where I really, wanted. I hope that Jose Mourinho was my manager, because Jose would have gone down and he would have absolutely destroyed these cunts. And unfortunately, Arteta is not going to do that. I really hope. I'm just waiting for his press conference, and I hope he says something, and and he takes them on, because despite all of their fuckery, despite all of their bullshit, all of their tactics to make to show that Arsenal dropped the points, we still ended up winning the game, and we got the 3 points. So now the people cannot blame that Arsenal are trying faking excuses and whatnot. And I mean, I saw this video on X just before I was about to start the video. They made this compilation where when Michael Oliver has managed a game involving Arsenal or United, Liverpool, and I think it was Chelsea, I guess. And these teams have a game of next week or a week after that against Manchester City. All of these teams have gotten a red card from Michael Oliver, and I was so baffled. And there's been so many instances that where he has done it, not once, not twice, like three times it has happened. Just a week, next week it's these teams are playing against Manchester City, or a week after. So, and that all of them are automatic red cards, so that the player is going to miss 3 games, so they are not going to be available for that Manchester City game. Like the guy gets paid from the Abu Dhabi government to come and manage, to come and referee the games. Like a million pounds he gets just for one single game, and people think he's not favorable towards Manchester City. He has done this, literally he has done that so MLS doesn't play against Manchester City. There is no other option. And the worst part is that every one of us know that that's a wrong decision. I mean, the fucking Jamie O'Hara was tweeting about it, and he was saying that I'm a Spurs fan. He's the biggest, probably one of the most vocal hater of Arsenal, and he was saying that was a wrong decision. But you are gonna see tonight on Match of the Day, or on that stupid Sky pundits where they bring in this stupid referee. Is gonna fight. They are gonna find out some excuses. They're gonna make up some fucked up shit, and they're gonna defend it, and they're gonna try to convince us that this was a red card, because when they themselves know that it was not a red card. Like it is so blatantly. Like now, there are Arsenal fans, who blame Arteta and who blame the players. And what are you supposed to do when so many things are against you? Even right now, even if Arsenal don't win the league, and I tell you right now, this was match number 22, right? We still have about 15, 16 games, let's say. It is gonna happen 7-8 more times in this season. I'll tell you right now. Maybe it's not a red card. Maybe it's a foul. Maybe the ball has gone out. Maybe it's a penalty or something is gonna happen. I think I'll tell you right now. 6, 7, 8 times further in the league, and that is gonna have an effect on our title challenge, and we are not gonna win it. I unfortunately right now, with almost 4 months to go, I have made up my mind. I have accepted it that we are not gonna win the league, and it hurts. But unfortunately, it is the truth, and it is gonna happen. So yeah. A great win for Arsenal. Fuck that asshole. And I'm really happy that we won the game. I really don't have anything bad towards Wolves as well. You cannot blame them. It's not their fault. And as I said, the Wolves players themselves were looking at the referee like they were also in shock. Like, how has this guy given him a red card here? So yeah, that's it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Arsenal's performance, Wolves' performance. I don't really care, to be very honest. It is all about him. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comment section below. Thankfully we won, so I am a little bit calmer as compared to last weekend, but I'm still quite pissed off. So yeah, that's for me in this video. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers until the month of February, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.